Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. I am Pat from Pat's Path Predictor, and as you can tell, right here, severe weather season has kicked off quite in a bit of a enhanced risk way. So there it is right here. This is an enhanced risk. This is for the continuing into tonight right here for parts of eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, parts of northeastern Missouri right here. That's the enhanced risk. Slight risk for the Chicago area, as well as in further into Iowa, into Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as well as in Madison, and then into Missouri, and then the marginal risk area that's including St. Louis, including parts of northern Indiana, parts of Michigan right there. So yeah, this is a pretty active night. Let's go ahead and go through some of this real quickly. Thunderstorm activity appears to be in the process of consolidating into at least a broken squall line extending near northeast of the deepening cyclone over central Iowa, southward ahead of the trailing cold front. It appears to be focused near the leading edge of the minus 20 to minus 24 Celsius at 500 millibars cold core on the shortwave trough, accelerating east-northeastward towards the Great Lakes region tonight. So this cyclone, mid-latitude cyclone that's going through, it's bringing quite a bit of severe weather. It's consolidating into a bit of a squall line, as it said. So that's basically that in English right there. Despite the loss of daytime heating, steepening low-level lapse rates beneath the mid-level cooling and modest boundary layer moisture ahead of the evolving squall line seems likely to maintain vigorous convection at least through much of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin by 4 to 6 Zulu, or about 10 to 12 o'clock tonight. Aided by the intensifying mid-level environmental flow to the rear of the evolving cluster, convection appears likely to become increasingly organized, with the potential to support increasingly widespread downward transport of severe wind gusts to the surface. So, yeah, this thing's going to be going on into Illinois and overnight. Although guidance suggests that the convection will weaken overnight while spreading across southeastern Lake Michigan vicinity, it is possible at least occasional severe surface gusts could continue into lower Michigan and adjacent portions of northern Indiana and Ohio. So already this thing is kicking off right here. In fact, there are some alerts from the NWS. There is a tornado warning in effect at the time of recording this video right here. So if you're in that tornado warning, go seek shelter immediately. It goes on until 8 o'clock tonight. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Urbana, or 7 miles northeast of Vinton, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Impact flying debris will be dangerous. Source radar indicated rotation. So yeah, if you're in this tornado warning and you're watching this, take this very seriously and if you haven't already, move into your basement or your interior room. The amount of more walls you can put between you and the outside world, the better. So already this thing's kicked off. Let's go ahead and go to the day 2 outlook. What we're looking at in the south, there's going to be a slight risk of severe weather right here. Parts of Missouri, most of Arkansas, into Texas, Oklahoma, Kentucky, into Illinois and Tennessee. Basically, a shortwave trough will eject from the Four Corners towards the lower Missouri Valley during the period. At the surface, an initial cold front will stall by midday across the lower Ohio Valley, westward across the southeastern Oklahoma into Texas, the Texas Big Country. Modest cyclogenesis will occur along this baroclinic zone, mainly during the evening into overnight, from near the Red River Valley east into the mid-Mississippi lower Ohio valleys. The northward advancement of the warm sector across the Ozarks and confluence of the Mississippi-Ohio valleys will be crucial to the overall severe potential on Sunday night. The air mass south of the front will predominantly contain lower 60s boundary layer dew points, which that's quite a lot of humidity right there, and quite a lot of moisture right there. So not fun. With sustained mid-60s near the lower River Valley separate across the lower Mississippi Valley. Afternoon thunderstorms development is most probable within a low-level warm theta E advection regime ahead of the front of the mid-south to Kentucky and Tennessee. A mid-level warm layer should curtail instability to some extent, and lower-level hydrographs will remain relatively modest, but some sufficient deep level shear will exist for a few weak supercells within this corridor, with a marginal tornado threat. So already this thing is potential. Let's look at the risks right here. Tornado, there is about a 5% chance of this happening within 50 miles of your area right there. Wind is a bit higher. Wind is a bit higher. It's at 15% within 50 miles of one area. Actually, no, within 25 miles of a point. Excuse me. And hail seems to be basically the smallest threat right here. Basically a 5% range from Texas all the way into Missouri. So yeah, the wind threat is the biggest threat so far for tomorrow. So that's what we're looking at here. Day 3, also a slight risk from Mississippi all the way to West Virginia. The odds are this is a continuation of what's going on with the day 2 outlook. This is day 2 right here. This is day 3. So already, yeah, the probabilistic is 15%. So that's what's warranting the slight risk issuance right here. While instability will be limited to a few hundred joules per kilogram MCAPE across most of the front, shear will be extreme over the northern areas. So yeah, that's not fun right there. So basically, severe weather season is kicking off. It's early March, and it's kicking off right here. We have an enhanced risk in Iowa and Illinois. We have 2 slight risk zones going on right now. Day 4 through 8. Potential too low, predictability too low, potential predictability, and predictability too low. So yeah, we might see some more severe weather days on that. This is the latest from the GFS model right here. So this is as of the 18 Zulu or 12 p.m. run right here. Actually, no, that's not the, so yeah. Anyway, this is it right here. Basically, this right here, this low right here, this low right here, it is basically, okay, I did not mean to do that. This low right here is moving through. That's what's generating the severe weather. Now, this low right here from the 4 corners, that's not it at all. But this is what's going to be producing the next severe weather system right here. This is the low right here. This is for 12 a.m. on Sunday right here. You can see it really ramps up right here all the way from Missouri all the way to Ohio. That's very heavy rain right there. And then as this moves through, it will start to break off, become severe weather, some severe weather right there and everything. And yeah, a lot of snow in New England and everything, but that's to be expected at this point. Still, that's basically it for the next few days right there. So yeah, that's basically it right there. All I can say to that is that if for the next 2 days in those risk zones for day 2, if you're in this area right here, prepare for some damaging winds. If you're in this area right here, prepare for an extension into your area right there. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up this video. This is the first weather video I have done in about 3 weeks, maybe more than that. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around and everything like that. Thank you for sticking by. And I know it's been a while. I've had a pretty chaotic week, so please understand that. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Helps me out, helps me make more videos like these. And with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.